In the rolling hills of Southern California's Temecula Valley, where nature's rhythm shapes the land, lies an enduring symbol of elegance, craft, and heritage, KPC Mount Palomar Winery. More than a vineyard, it is a legacy of passion, precision, and vision, carefully nurtured under the stewardship of the KPC Group. Established in the 1960s, Mount Palomar Winery was one of the pioneers that placed Temecula Valley on the map of American winemaking. With European-inspired techniques and a dedication to quality, it quickly became a cornerstone of Southern California wine culture. In 2016, the winery entered a new chapter when it was acquired by the KPC Group, led by visionary entrepreneur and philanthropist Dr. Kali Pradip Chaudhary. Under his leadership, the estate was reborn with a mission to blend timeless winemaking traditions with a modern global standard of luxury.
These vines, when we planted in 1994, this is a Riesling. It's like sweet. We make the wine, the one we call Riesling. It's a sweet wine. It's a more popular wine, for the beginners. And then on this side we have Cabernet Sauvignon, the one we planted in 2021. So it's like 4 years old vines. And so we have two different vines. The oldest 1994, the new ones 2021. And they are already producing. We have 54 acres total of vineyard. And then we are getting over like 200 tons, on these 54 acres.
This property is like 91 acre, huge property, beautiful vineyards, and owned by famous Dr. Kali Pradip Chaudhary. He's a visionary and he's a dreamer. He is planning to make it bigger with more like lodging facilities and stuff, and hotel, amphitheater. Lots of plannings are going on.
The vineyards of KPC Mount Palomar Winery stretch across fertile soils nourished by California's sunshine and cooled by ocean breezes. Each grape is cultivated with patience and expertise, capturing the essence of the valley's unique terroir.
So this is a red wine. It's actually inoculating. So we added the yeast to it. The yeast is starting to bind with the sugar, and you can see it kind of foaming up on the top. One of the most beautiful sounds of the world that you'll hear in my business is this sizzling sound. So this process is called a punch down. The reason why we do the punch down is because it's releasing the color, the pigment of the skins. All whites or all wines actually start out clear. The reason why it gets the color is because we're doing this process of punch down. So it represents, have you ever heard of the cereal that crackles when you put milk? So as the fermentation process builds up, you'll hear that crackling sound. And that's how you know the yeast is binding with the sugar. It's the most beautiful sound in the world. This is probably the most aromatic that you're going to smell our tank room. Our tank room, this is where the primary fermentation actually happens. After this process, what we'll do is we'll then do a malolactic fermentation in barrels, secondary fermentation. We're changing a green apple into lactic, like milk. So green apple to milk, it's a secondary fermentation. Whites, it's only aged 3 to 6 months, and then it goes straight into bottle for consumers to enjoy. The reds will show you the malolactic fermentation and how long we actually age them inside of barrels too.
From the meticulous harvesting of grapes to the artistry of barrel aging, every step of the winemaking process reflects a harmony of tradition and innovation.
Primary fermentation will happen anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks. Once that's done, then we'll drop it down. All the solids down at the bottom. We rack it off. So we pull all the clean juice out. We take out what we call lees. It's like mud, right? It smells so beautiful. It's really good. It's muddy. We discard that, and then we bring this down to freezing.
Beyond the vineyard, KPC Mount Palomar Winery offers an experience that is as unforgettable as its wines. Wine tastings are available 7 days a week in famous Cava di Vino.
So this process is our Solera cream sherry. Everything is aged outdoors. So what we do is we go ahead and refill all of these wines. So what will happen is we'll empty our lower lot. As we lower this empty lot, we'll go ahead and pull from these barrels. These barrels then will fill here. Third row fills the second row, fourth row fills the third row. This process is about 25 years of aging outdoors. We lose about 60% of our product. Aged outside from the sunlight, it's baking in these bourbon barrels, and we lose our product. You can see bees swarming. They actually love this. We're one of the few wineries in the United States that actually produce a Slayer Cream Sherry, and I would say this is our flagship wine. It's a lot of work, and it's beautiful. You can even taste the sap that's coming off these barrels. And it's just so sweet and like nectar.
Lakeside Restaurant is operating with a full-service bar and complete wine list on the menu. KPC Mount Palomar Winery has become one of Southern California's most sought-after venues for weddings and events. Set against sweeping vineyard views and timeless Mediterranean-inspired architecture, the estate offers a backdrop of romance and sophistication. Couples exchange vows surrounded by nature's beauty, while families and friends gather to celebrate life's milestones in unforgettable style. Beyond private celebrations, the winery also hosts world-class corporate functions, from intimate executive retreats to large-scale galas, providing an atmosphere where business and inspiration flourish. Each event is elevated by refined hospitality, award-winning wines, and the signature touch of the KPC Group.
This winery, we have lots of facilities, like we have restaurant, tasting room, and the wine production facility. And one of our very important facility is like we arrange like wedding over here, all kind of like white dress and cultural Indian, everything we do. And it's a beautiful, gorgeous venue. People comes from New York, New Jersey, Chicago, all over US for destination wedding.
PPC Mount Palomar Winery is more than a destination, it is a vision. Under the leadership of KPC Group, the estate is evolving into a world-class hub for hospitality, luxury, and culture. Plans for boutique accommodations, expanded event spaces, and international distribution reflect a commitment to elevate Mount Palomar to global recognition. This winery is not an isolated endeavor, but part of the greater KPC ecosystem, a portfolio that spans healthcare, real estate, hotels, entertainment, and lifestyle ventures across the world. KPC Mount Palomar Winery stands at the crossroads of tradition and innovation, heritage and vision. Every bottle tells a story, every visit becomes a memory, and every moment reflects the passion of the KPC Group. From the vine to the glass, it is a journey of excellence, culture, and legacy. This is not just wine. This is KPC Mount Palomar Winery.